Barcelona City Safari event is coming quickly upon us. In the past, we've had many safari zones, but apparently a city safari is something different. But what does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean? Oh, sorry about that. I think I got a little too into spooky season. A few weeks ago, I had a chance to talk with Michael Steranka, the live game director for Pokemon Go, and he mentioned these new City Safari events, and this is what he had to say on the matter.
It's actually a brand new event archetype that we're launching called City Safaris. And the intent there is to find a more scalable solution to our live event experiences that lean a bit more heavily on the digital side, but also encourage players to explore a full city rather than explore a park within a city. So the spec and the gameplay that you'll experience at a City Safari is a little bit or a lot of it different than what you might expect at a Safari zone. So I'm excited to see how players respond to that. If things go well, that's something that we'll be able to offer in many cities around the world over time. But Safari zones, as we've grown to know and love, also aren't going away. We're still going to be hosting Safari zones in the future, but at least as of right now, we wanted to try our hand at this new type of experience that leaned a little bit more on exploration of a full city, particularly because the city part of the experience from Go Fest and Go Tour was so well received by players. We wanted to try to lean into that a little bit more.
So City Safari events are new and different, and instead of being centrally located in one park or area, it's actually an event that is spread out across the entire city, which, in my opinion, is pretty cool because Barcelona is a pretty cool city. The first City Safari event took place in Seoul, South Korea on October 7th and 8th, and while there's a lot of things that are similar about the event, EU itself has some different shinies and different spawns that we can look out for. So let's go ahead and dive into what these are. First of all, if you're a collector, we have a new shiny with a hat. Eevee with an Explorer hat will be available during the event, and you will be able to use 25 candies to evolve them into all the various Eevee evolutions.
Besides the Eevees, these will be the Pokemon that are mainly spawning, and many that can be shiny. Okay, so a lot of them you can already find in the wild and in the game, so maybe they're not the most exciting, but personally, I'm really pumped about Zangoose as I still don't have a shiny one. Notable Pokemon that are at this event are Relicanth, which is normally found only in New Zealand in the Fiji area, and also the new release of the grass Pokemon Skiddo. Skiddo can evolve into Go-Goat and may have some viability in PvP as well, so I'm excited to get one of those with some good PvP IVs to test out after the event. Then, of course, we have a few special unknowns, those being Unknown B, C, and N. Besides finding them in the wild, Zangoose, Relicanth, Gibble, and Skiddo will all be hatching from 7-kilometer eggs, which also means I am going to be hatching a lot of eggs at this event to get the ones that I'm missing. I've purchased the Raid Lover and Egg Enthusiast add-ons for €5 a piece, and the first gives an additional 12 raid passes and additional candy for raid catches, and the second has half egg distance hatches, as well as double Stardust, double XP, and double candy for those eggs hatched during the event.
So that's all we have for this video. Do me a favor, and if you like this type of content or have ideas for what you would like to see from the Barcelona City Safari event vlog that I'm going to make, go ahead and drop it in the comments. If you're not already, feel free to subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.